So, moved into my new place today. Y'all, when I tell you, I've been thugging. Okay, like, been living with my mom and my sister. It's me, my mom, my sister, my baby. I mean, because, I 2.5 months when I decided to leave, my baby was 2.5 months old. I didn't have anywhere to go. I didn't even have a car. I still don't have a car. I got rid of my car, because, empty promises, whatever. But, I've been thugging so hard, bitch. Bitch, this has really been the hardest time of my life. And here I am. Because I thought somebody, right. Because, yeah. That to say, don't ever relinquish your independence for a relationship. Follow your dreams, not your boyfriend. A man is not a financial plan. Always have your own things. I honestly feel like since this situation, I don't think, even if I was married, I can't see myself not having my own house outside of the main house. Like, I would just have to have my own space. Maybe that will change with time, who knows. But also, it's crazy. Like, people, they want to see you fail. Oh, they want to see you fail. And when you don't, they have no control over you. They can't do anything. Because all you fucking do is win. Like, God, this girl's still here? Because I thought somebody thought there was good. Yeah, I thought. You thought. We all thought. I want to say thank you to the people on all social media platforms that continue. God, don't cry. That continue to support me, because this shit's a fucking privilege to have. And I swear to God, I see the world with a whole different set of eyes now. I really do. Okay, I'll take a few months of disappointment over a lifetime of disappointment.
What's going on? What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Shout out to everybody tuning in. I'll probably have a clip at the beginning of her explaining her situation. Maybe not 100% of it, but this is going to be my interpretation of everything that's going wrong with Brittany Renner. Brittany Renner is explaining why she is going through it right now. She was living with her mother, I believe her sister. She doesn't even have her own car. And she just now has a new place to stay. And she's claiming she's struggling, basically broke. Because, I mean, if you don't have your own place, you're broke. And like I've told y'all this, man, a lot of these Instagram models who have less of a following than Brittany Renner, a lot of them they got roommates. They're not living a luxurious lifestyle. They're not even paying for their vacations. They're taking all these living room photo shoots. A lot of them are struggling. Brittany Renner really thought that PJ Washington was going to be her way out. He was going to be her retirement plan, basically. She thought she got with this young basketball player who she had been talking to since he was at Kentucky. She's been talking to him ever since he was at Kentucky, let's be real. She thought she could mold him into being the man that she wanted. And the thing about Brittany Renner explaining her situation, and we're going to get into the article. She's talking about how her life has been turned upside down. Well, Brittany, who did that? PJ Washington or you? Did he turn your life upside down? Did he really ruin you? Did he sell you a dream and you bought into? Because the Brittany Renner that I know wrote a book about all the athletes that she's been with. She monetized her relationships with these male celebrities. She made a video infamously in her car about how dumb athletes are. So how did PJ Washington, who's 7 years your junior, how was he able to turn the tables on you? How was PJ Washington able to flip the script on you, Brittany Renner? How was he able to finesse you, sell you a dream? You're the one who wrote a book about her interactions with athletes and rappers. You made a video in your car about how dumb athletes are. Whether you were joking or not, that's what you believe. because you wouldn't have put it out there if you didn't. But now all of a sudden, you're struggling. You were homeless. You're barely making it. And whose fault is that, Brittany? Whose fault is that? You're what, 29, 30? You're messing around with a young man who's in his early 20s, who's learning how to be a man, who's more focused on his basketball career than wifing you up. You actually thought that he wanted to marry you? Is that what you're saying? Because that relationship fell apart quickly after she had that child. It was because he wasn't ready to be a father. Maybe he's growing into that role now, but I don't think he was ready for the family aspect of it. This is why these women take L's unnecessarily when they know better. And then they want to blame everybody else for the L's that they have taken. No, you have to blame yourself. You can talk about what people say on comment sections. You can talk about what they say on Twitter. But Brittany, this is the world that you have created. When you started to write books about your interactions with athletes and rappers, you set yourself up for that. Because no other female that I know of has gone that far. You did that. So you would think, okay, she has an understanding of what's going on in society, right? And the type of men that she probably should take seriously and the men that she shouldn't take seriously, that maybe she should settle down with a man that actually wants a family. Why are you trying to settle down with a basketball player? No, Brittany, I think you got finessed. You got sold a dream and you are upset because you fell for it. Now, this is according to her logic. So you mean to tell me that PJ Washington is that much more smarter than you, that he's that much more intelligent than you? He was able to outmaneuver you? Oh, good. Let's talk. Let's go into the Bro Bible article. Brittany Renner claims she's broke living with her mom and doesn't have a car after a breakup with PJ Washington. Brittany Renner wants to clear the air regarding all the online rumors about her. Earlier this year, Renner broke up with NBA star PJ Washington just a few months after giving birth to her son. Washington would later go on social media to accuse Renner of faking the relationship. Even though I think that PJ Washington has just as much to blame about the relationship falling apart, but he's a younger guy who I think was in love with Brittany Renner. And I think he was deceived at certain points of that situation. I think he realized that she wanted more than what she was at first wanting. I think he just thought that, they would be together and they would be like this quote unquote celebrity couple. And, they'll be hanging out. They'll be screwing, going on some vacations, Then she gets pregnant and he's like, okay. And then he realized, what have I gotten myself into? Because there's a video of him playing video games and she had the child, and I guess she was trying to hand him the child while she was recording, or he might have been recording while he was streaming. And he just looked very sad. He looked very sad, and he looked like he wanted to be anywhere but there. A month after the breakup, wild rumors circulated online that Renner was receiving $200,000 a month in child support from Washington, which led to fans accusing her of preying on the Charlotte Hornets for it. That rumor, I never understood that rumor. I never understood that whatsoever. She wasn't getting a dime. Now, maybe he was taking care of her, but again, that's a choice that you made. And the thing is about these independent women. Let me tell y'all why Brittany Renner is hypocritical in the sense she's talking about she was the influencer that was all about herself and all about, making sure that she was good. She's one of these women who are fake independent. There's a lot of these women who get on social media talking about, I'm independent, I don't need a man. But then when they get around the men that they want, all that feminism, all that independent, strong woman, that goes out the window. They no longer talk to their friends like that. They're all about that man. They're all in on that man. That's because they are fake independent. There's nothing independent and strong about them. They are strong and independent when they're single, but once they get a man, especially a man that they want, all that goes out the window. And that is Brittany Renner. She wrote a book about all these athletes she screwed. She's making videos in her car about how dumb athletes are, but then you get into a relationship with an athlete, you live with him, you don't have your own car. I don't think she's ever really had a car. I mean, because if you owned a car, it didn't matter if you was with PJ Washington or not. You would still keep your car because he's on the road. He's not going to be home like that. So how you gonna get back and forth unless you drive one of his cars? I believe she's been struggling. I don't think this is a new thing. You know, I believe she saw PJ Washington as a guy that she can mold. And she even mentioned in the video how, you know, there's women that don't want to create and mold a guy and then have another woman reap the benefits. She literally thought that she was going to mold PJ Washington and the man that she wanted him to be, and then she would be able to reap the benefits. But then when she realized that's not how it was going to work, now it's I'm broke, I'm struggling, I don't have a place to stay, I don't have a car. It's like you must have been struggling for quite some time. And this isn't a new thing. On Wednesday night, Renner posted a video with a lengthy caption in which she denies all allegations made against her and claims that she's struggling financially amid her breakup. This is the video here. I'll link this in the description box. Y'all can go and check out this video. And this is the caption here. Can you imagine being 29 years old with a baby, living back with your parent because you were kicked out of your house? I left willingly because I go where I'm celebrated, not tolerated, with nowhere to go without a vehicle. Can you imagine not being mentally, physically, emotionally ready to get back into the gym, let alone host a club after having a baby, but you have to work to take care of your child? What about being harassed about receiving $200,000 in child support, which is not true? I don't know why anyone in their right mind will believe such a ridiculous amount, but it is clear the real pandemic is how stupid people are. Still, no. Well, what about being accused of being a bad person, a P word, a gold digger? Better yet, a spiteful baby mama keeping their son from his dad when he wasn't even in the same state at the time. All of this has been my reality on top of trying to get things afloat financially, getting back in the groove of social media after being falling off the face of the earth and being a new mother. This isn't a person I know that could. There isn't a person I know that could handle what I've been through. I'm so happy it unfolded in this manner because you can imagine being miserable in a relationship for a lifestyle you can create on your own. Can you imagine moving from a gorgeous condo in Woodland Hills, California to Charlotte, North Carolina, and it still not work out? Can you imagine feeling the need to sacrifice everything, identity, independence included? What did I tell y'all about that fake independence, that fake, all that strong, independent women stuff? Is nonsense. It's fake. These women will give up anything to be with a man they want. Anything. They'll give up family, friends. Some of these heifers will give up their children. I have no shame in my game. I have made a lot of money and blown a lot of money. That's why she's living with her mother. Don't own any property. Don't own a car. Probably leasing an expensive car she can't afford. Despite popular belief, I don't have it all together, but each day I do my best, and each day my best gets better. Here to the new beginnings, never giving up and following your heart. Listen, this is until the next guy she runs into. Brittany Renner, you are the creator of your world. You are. We can talk about how bad PJ Washington was to her and what he has done to her. But you, and once again, you are the creator of what you build. You are the creator of the world that you want people to see. And right now, Brittany Renner is looking for sympathy. She wants one of you males to go in there and save her. She wants the opinion about her to stop because she thinks it's stopping her bag when it really isn't. I think people have had their opinions about Brittany Renner even before she had her child with PJ Washington when she wrote that book. The self-awareness is just lacking. But hopefully she is able to get herself together. I'm not a Brittany Renner hater. I'm not here to hope that she does badly. I have nothing against Brittany Renner whatsoever. If I had an opportunity to interview Brittany Renner, I would do it. Why not? Just to talk to her, get in her head, maybe change her perspective. I've changed a lot of people's perspectives. That's just the type of man I am. So let me know in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on this. Make sure you like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And follow me on Patreon too.